Gathering accurate data from your website is crucial to understand your users. This is why I think it's super important to make sure that all the data on your Google Analytics is accurate and properly filtered, so you don't have anything extra, but you also don't lose anything that might be relevant for you. Hi, my name is Zselyke, I'm from Zselyke Marketing, and in this video I'm gonna teach you how to exclude your own IP address from your Google Analytics, so in this way you will only see other people's traffic on your website data. Especially if you launched your website recently, chances are that you are the #1 visitor on your own website, because you probably need to check on several things, double check that everything is working, and all of these will be recorded on your Google Analytics and will be counted as users and activity on your website. So to not distort data and to make sure that everyone and everything that is tracked is actually from outside sources, I'm going to show you a way to track only what is really relevant for you on Google Analytics. We're going to do this through a quick and easy filter, so if you're ready, we can get started. So to filter out your own activity from your Google Analytics data, we will first head to our Google Analytics account. So once you're in the home page, in the bottom left corner you will find settings, and under account you will find all filters. And over here we will be adding a new filter, and you should name it something like home IP or such. So what we will be doing is we will identify what's your IP address, and then we will filter all the data and activity that's coming from that IP address to your website. Now you will have to take into account that if you ever enter your website through your mobile network, through your phone or anything like that, that will still be counted because that will have a separate IP address. But on the other hand, if you have clients entering your website through your home IP address, if you would, for some reason, would have clients under the same IP address where you are at, then that's also not going to be counted. So make sure that this is really relevant for you. In my case, for example, I'm working from home, so for me, it's good to exclude my IP address because I won't have any clients accessing my website through my IP address. So I'm just going to remove that, and through this make sure that all the data and all the activity on my website will be relevant and won't be mine. So what we're going to do over here is we have already named this filter, and we will use a predefined filter, and the filter type will be exclude because we will exclude all the data coming from a certain IP address, and accordingly we will pick traffic from the IP address. And over here, you can select that are equal to. And over here, you will put your IP address. So one of the easiest ways to find out what your IP address is typing that to Google. There you go. So this is my public IP address. And then you simply copy it. And then you paste it over here. And then currently I only have one view on my Google Analytics because I have recently set this up, and this is what I will be using. So I'm just gonna add it to all website data. If you have several views on your analytics, you will have to consider for which ones will it be relevant to exclude your personal IP address. But other than that, if you have completed this, then over here you save it. And actually now we have this filter up and running. So from now on, if you enter your website from the same IP address, it should not be counted on your Google Analytics data. So we can check this and make sure it's working by heading to real time and overview. And looks like I have some activity on my website. But other than that, I'm just gonna head to my website. And if there's no new activity popping up over here, then it means that it's correctly filtered out. So at this point, you know that it's correctly set up, and from now on, whatever you do on your website from your home IP address won't affect all the data that you're collecting to your Google Analytics. So I hope you found this useful and that you already have your Google Analytics filter in place. If you like this video, then make sure to hit the subscribe button. I post new content every Wednesday. Other than that, if you ever need more help with your business or something more customized, you might want to know that I also do offer consultations, and you can contact me through my website. For that, I will leave all the necessary information in the description box below. And other than that, I'll see you next Wednesday, and in the meanwhile, have a beautiful day.